Here's another example of an interior which shows one-point perspective. Now remember, it's called one-point perspective because there's one vanishing point. There are other types of perspective which you'll be learning about in future years. So let's see if you can figure out first of all where the vanishing point is. Remember, the vanishing point is where all the converging lines look like move towards it and disappear. There it is. Were you right? All right, now if we know where our vanishing point is, we automatically know where our horizon line is because our vanishing point is always on our horizon line. So we just have a simple horizontal line drawn through the middle of our image here. Now you can see that this is at our eye level. Anything above this we're looking up at, anything below it we're looking down at, and we're on the horizon line we're looking right at it. Now, can you see any converging lines? Remember that converging lines are the lines that look like they move towards the vanishing point and then disappear. All right, let's look at if you were right. Here are some great examples of some converging lines. You can see following the edge of the ceiling, same with on this side, is a converging line that meets at the vanishing point. Same with the bottom edge of the wall, as well as even if we did these door frames, they also lead to the vanishing point. Now, one thing you'll notice is that all these doors are drawn on an angle, but the one door that's not on an angle, and I'll move everything out of the way here so you can see, is our door that's at the end of the hallway. Why is that door that's at the end of the hallway just a perfect rectangle? Do you remember? It's because it's facing us directly. So it's looking right at us, therefore it is perfectly normal. Whereas these other doors that are sort of on an angle, we're not quite facing them, we're not looking directly at them, those are the ones that are drawn using the techniques of perspective. All right, let's look at another example. So here we've got another exterior, another outdoor scene, and hopefully you're starting to see now how easy it is to recognize a one-point perspective image, especially when it has these lovely tracks that lead towards our vanishing point. So let's first start with our horizon line. This one might be a little easier to see where the land and the sky meet, even though we only have a tiny view of the sky in between those buildings. We can see that the land and the sky meet right about here. Now, if we want to test that our horizon line is correct, we could simply create our vanishing point and then start drawing some converging lines and make sure that that's where they meet. So go ahead and see if you can identify some of the converging lines. Remember, the ones on the ground are going to be easier, but do you see any other ones? All right, let's see if you found them. So here we have a couple extra converging lines, including the edges of these buildings. These are also converging lines meeting at our vanishing point. But I want you to notice something. Our traffic lights here, they're facing us, as well as these signs, these traffic signs. Because they're facing us, they're perfectly straight, they're perfectly normal. Everything else is on an angle, but these signs that are facing us are perfectly straight.